It's a little overwhelming. We just drove 3 days all the way from Canada, Quebec, down to here with fairly long days, 2 hotel nights. The kids have been going to bed at like the weirdest schedules, way later than usual, sleeping during the day, so they're kind of, their routine is just gone. And now we're trying to clean a disaster and make it livable because, well, yesterday we stayed at my sister's, but now we're trying to stay overnight here because, well, tomorrow we're losing our rental car. So we're just all over the place, and I think everyone's a little stressed, hungry. So they're just going down, grab a bite, get some groceries done, and get back into their cleaning, right? I'm not sure what those are, if they're water bugs or what, but they almost look like leeches in our fridge. Poured some bleach in here, so we'll kill them all and clean it all up, but it's kind of disgusting. They're like wiggly little worms. I don't know what to do anymore. I just keep getting more and more frustrated at everything. Like this fridge, for example. We had left one of the doors open to make sure it aired out, and all of a sudden now, well, I mean, this part of the fridge had already been broken, so it was cracked, so I thought maybe that was part of the problem. But even with this like sanded and then flush again, it's still off by like 1/8 of an inch. It won't shut. It's not even close to shutting. So I made a new piece of plywood with the insulation. Just kind of screwed the insulation on underneath, and that's gonna have to be our door for now, because I suspect that when we launch it's going to all settle and sit nicely again, but I don't know for sure. I'm just so disheartened. There's just so much crap to deal with, and I haven't even started the stuff that's on our list to do. There's just so much damage and mold and things that need to be washed, and everything that we even protected and put in bags is all mildewy, and like I'm so over this right now. I'm really frustrated, and it feels like anything I do is just a waste of time. Est-ce que tu nourris ta sœur, Carole? Est-ce que Carole a le faim?
I love tomatoes now.
I think everybody's feeling a little better with some food in their bellies. I think we really needed to stop and eat, even though it feels like a waste of time. Yeah, definitely needed some food. You feeling better?
Live at a car, there's Minnie Mouse who's a little bit tired. Are you tired? No. And then the pizza box is open, and look at this. Kai managed to open the pizza box, and I think little Amanda's still hungry, and she needs to go to bed.
This compartment has just been filling up. Standing water in every single bucket. They're all full to the top. These were all full. Looks like even the stuff that we tried to save got water in it somehow by dripping down in. So despite all the damage and things that needed to be cleaned, there are a few good things about what we did before we left. Alex is pretty stoked about this in particular.
Well, I remember the first year leaving our hunter, I came back and there was mold all around my books. I had to wipe my books one by one, but putting them in plastic bags saves you so much time. Like, they're all perfect.
Nice.
They're great.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is awesome.
So
awesome.
All of this room has been wiped down.
Hello. Hello. Story of my life. Putting cushions back in. Actually, they came out really good. Just washing them in the washer. And the thing is doing a lot of dishes.
I'm just washing everything. It's brutal. There's so much dishes to do. I feel like I'm just washing things. Washing dishes, cushions, the boat. I gotta watch the kids too. I gotta give them a bath. But I have a unicorn now. Est-ce que t'es un unicorn? Right. And a little snack time. Kai just woke up.
Wow, look at those moves. Things are coming along finally. The scraper is doing a pretty good job on the hull, although I'm exhausted doing it because it's so much harder on the arms. But this is certainly the tool for the faster job of removing all of this bottom paint. In the past, I've used belt sanders, grinders, but it's looking pretty good. It's pretty much done. Waterline is good. So I think I've managed to do roughly, conservatively, at least a third of the boat, because that side I have about a third left. And this side, honestly, I've done, I don't know, close to a third on this side even. So I've got a big section here that I'm gonna do while it's in the shade, because it's starting to get hot. And we'll see how long it takes me. But I'm really quite impressed with how fast this is going. Hopefully it continues that way, because there are some spots that are a little more stubborn and harder to get off, and others that just come off and flake off easily. Well, just figuring a few more issues out with the boat. It looks like every piece of stainless on the underneath the water line basically needs love. Our cutlass bearing needs to be replaced. Our shaft. Anyway, I'll go show you everything outside. But right now I'm measuring the height or the clearance I'm gonna need to be able to drop the rudder. Whoop, so that we can deal with the bushings or the bearings inside the rudder, because there's a bit of play. And yeah, so we got more projects than we thought, as per usual, but it'll be good. Everything will be nice when we're finished. I've got this guy at the skag. Again, the whole thing moves, and inside here there's movement between this and the rudder itself, so I need to replace the bushing, or lots of work to do. Alright, well, I've spent far too long trying to get this skeg support of the rudder off. Finally, I've got a tool that I borrowed from a fellow boater. This is the tool I need, I'm hoping. We'll hopefully get this last stubborn screw out. Seems like smacking it, and Alex, with the heat gun on the backside, has done it. We broke it free, and it only took all day, but it's free.
I've been doing a lot of work upstairs. Corey's tackling the boat. I'm doing the cleaning. I have washed every surface of this boat. Actually, I'm not even entirely done. And now I've got the kids like upstairs, so I'm gonna go check on them.
Amy.
All right, there we have it. Oh, there we are. Well then. I wonder it was loose, but I don't know if there's supposed to be a bushing in there or not. Where there's no meat, I'm gonna have to add glass to the bottom and the back. Just spent the morning cleaning out all the bolt holes, all the slots for the screwdrivers, and spraying them with penetrating fluid to hopefully make my job easier of getting these really stubborn bolts out. There's a bit of movement. So also we got likely some electrolysis going on here. I'm assuming it's because the zincs are here and on the prop, and the cutlass might be insulating it. So I don't know. Anyway, over 40 years, I guess that's not too bad, but I definitely want to address it because it's loose. Yeah? Yeah, I know. I found out today that our strut that supports our prop shaft has bolts that go through, and then the nuts are down underneath this section. Unfortunately, this section of our back berth also has a big huge water tank. So I'm hoping they'll be able to take this up, there we go, and deal with the, oh come on, every which direction, it sucks. Okay, there we go. And hopefully reach around and be able to grab the bolts with a wrench without having to take out this water tank. It's just literally right underneath here. All right, I think this tank's somewhat empty. Actually, it's pretty full. Well, it's not full, but it's got some weight to it still.
Well, I finally opened one of the water tanks, the one in the aft, and it looks really clean, which is really exciting because I had no idea in what state they would be. But it looks beautiful, so awesome!
We got the tank out, and I can finally access these bolts way down in the bottom of the back of the keel area here, where the steering quadrant is. So I gotta hold those bolts, hold those nuts, and turn the flathead from the other side.
To the camera.
Yeah, I'm talking to the camera. What are you doing?
I'm playing with my 2 kittens.
You're playing with your 2 kittens? That's good. Alright, so let's try to get a wrench down in here. It's still awkward. Wrench against the hull in the direction of the spin. Now let's go unscrew this outside. Alex is very preoccupied with kids right now. They're not on the best behavior today, so. Well, I started cleaning up the max prop a little bit. Got most of it off with a scraper, and then tried some muriatic acid, which I wore a respirator for because it's pretty nasty stuff, and gloves. But yeah, I really did a decent job at cleaning it up. I mean, I'm not done. I still got to keep applying it with some paintbrush, but just paint it on, let it bubble a little, and then rinse it off and repeat. This side I haven't done, and this side I've done quite a bit. There's a little bit more, but it's doing pretty good. A lot less scraping with it. It's also great for cleaning up the holes and zincs and stuff because it gets rid of all the calcium. Now that the prop's off, or all the nuts from the back side of these bolts have been taken out, I'm going to take out all the bolts and then attempt to wiggle this whole strut off. It's coming. There we go. It's off. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Then hopefully I'll be able to get this to a machine shop so where they can fix up a little bit of damage to the metal. Then I can reseal it, rebed it. At the same time, I'll get them to press out the cutlass bearing for me. Let's inspect this a little more here. Definitely got a bit of pitting going on. Rubber was toast in this thing, so I mean there was good movement in it as well. So it'll be good to take off and deal with. Got the strut all cleaned up. I checked for cracks, marked some spots that I'm gonna ask the welder down the street to fix up for me. Seems like it's in decent shape. Definitely some pitting or electrolysis that's gone on over the 40 years that it's been on there, but really not too bad.
There, so you're all right.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it looks so much better. Yeah, I can barely find the spots that you repaired.
Can you find them? How far are they?
I think I'd have to work real hard to find him. Yeah, you did a great job.
He's a good welder, man.
This thing's gonna make it way easier.
You ready?
Yeah.
There it goes. Come right out, right there.
Beautiful. Woo! There she goes. Might make all the difference there. Perfect. Perfect. Use almost all of your 20-ton press. Then I've also got a bit of damage going on back here, which is likely that water in behind in here. Actually, there's water coming out of this screw. And these are screwed through the stainless to the plate on the other side here. And it's completely like there's nothing left of it down here at all. It's all rusty. The screw is completely not even threaded in anymore. It's all cross-threaded. And then last but not least, all right, well, this one's being a pain, but I can't go get a punch or anything else that I need because I'm full of blue paint. So I think I'm just gonna try to unscrew the rest of these a little bit and see if they start coming, and then get dressed and start scraping paint again since I'm already blue. There it is. That plate was just to stop this thing from getting destroyed. Somebody already backed into something though, that's it. You're right. As with anything, especially a crack in fiberglass. So I started grinding into this little crack here, and it just goes deeper and deeper, and like a rotten tooth, it just exposes more and more damage. So this was just a little crack and just kept going and going. And there's all sorts of broken crap, filler, old filler from a repair that was right here. And all around it, it's just kind of broken up glass. And over on this side, same thing. There's a big void in behind whatever they used to fill here. And I'm finding another void here, just chasing another crack. So I'll be doing this for a while, just chasing cracks.
It's been a long week. Just a lot of cleaning, entertaining kids. Tearing apart the boat, like there's just been so much going on. We have accomplished quite a bit considering I'm like taking care of a 3-year-old and a 16-month-old while attempting to do all this.
I don't like that and that and that.
Well, I made a beautiful buttered chicken and little cucumber, avocado, tomato salad, but Miss Coral doesn't like it. What are you gonna eat?
Anything. Don't like that and that and that.
She's entered, actually she's been in it for a little while, a phase of not eating anything whatsoever. Meanwhile, Kai is just gaining a lot of weight. He is growing and eating everything. Est-ce que c'est bon, Kai? Oui?
So grinding away more at this, I might actually remove the rest of this filler here because I found clean glass underneath. But this old repair wasn't done very well. I just keep cutting away and I keep finding crappy laminate underneath. There's all this filler over top of gel coat and a little bit of repair. So I'm gonna keep cutting back and we'll see what we have here.
Well, I'm about tired of grinding and finding terrible glass underneath everywhere this repair is. So I think I'm at the point where instead of just grinding and constantly finding holes, I grind past a little bit of good stuff, start flaring it out or making it nice and smooth for new glass, and then there's new gaps, and just the holes just keep going deeper almost all the way through. And then when I look at this side, I can see that there's clearly a big repair done all the way up, even past where I'm using some total boat product for stripping some of the more stubborn bottom paint. Managed to get pretty much all of it down to gel coat except for some stubborn spots. I can see there's some filler here. There was some filler used on top, which is fine for fairing, but it was like just packed with different kinds of filler. Here's another kind of filler. There's some more filler in under here of a different kind. And whatever happened to this laminate when it was glass, because there is some glass in here, it was just filled with air pockets, like everywhere.
Woo! And Kai has his little scooter.
Yeah, look at you go. That one's not electric. It doesn't go like this one. You want to go on this one? You want to go on? Get on. Well, I mean, 3/4 of the world wears sandals. Does everything.
It's very nice. Woohoo! He's helping you.
Come on, come on. Hold on tight this time. You've already fallen a few times.
Dad, you need to jump on that thing and really take me for a ride.
He's enjoying that better than the kids.
Hold on tight and be like,